What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I got a banger for you guys today. Took a lot of trades actually. I'm not gonna include all of them. I just included the major trades, maybe like I think 5 of them. Past my funded accounts, so I have 5 more added to my copy traders. I'll show you guys that trade. I ended up getting fucked on 2 trades back to back, but made the money back and ultimately ended up on the day. So I hope you guys enjoy. And before we continue, I just want to make sure you guys know. So I did finally get a webcam, which is super cool, super exciting. But I did fuck up the audio for other recordings. So I'm going to be doing a voice overlay for all of these. And then in the next series, we'll get back to business doing live commentary. So hope you guys enjoy. So to start off the day, I wanted to try and quickly pass these 5 Topstep combine accounts. I just needed a profit of 1,500 on all these 5, and that's an extra 5x to the profits of whatever I trade later on in the day. So I was getting pretty aggressive with this. This first trade here is a continuation towards the top side, so I'm playing longs again on gold here, and yeah, we'll just see how the trade goes. Trade ultimately ends up actually taking out my stop loss here. It's super unfortunate. We just didn't really get in at a good price, I guess. You could see that blue bar that I have on the bottom there. That's where my stop loss really should have been, and I knew that. But I was just getting very aggressive to try to pass these accounts very quickly, as quickly as possible. But you'll see here shortly. So I still have the same bias on gold, so I'm going to wait for it to play out a little bit, and then we're going to try to see if we can get another long going here. Point, gold came down and never broke below that original blue line that I had on the bottom set there, where I should have set my stop loss, and it actually started coming up, showing signs that buyers are there. So I'm going to try the exact same position again, but now on that dip that it had, I have a pretty clear area to put my stop loss. Now, because I'm down 800 on these accounts, though, I still have to stay aggressive, and I have to aim for even more profit. So hopefully this turns out in my favor. Eventually it does. I'll let you guys watch to see how it goes. The rest of it just got bought up. This is what should have happened on that first trade that I took, but it is what it is. But this bullish structure is exactly what you want to see. He finally ends up hitting here, and all 5 accounts are now above $3,000 profit. So we can turn these into actual funded accounts now and attach them on my copy trader, so that now going forward, every trade I take is back to 11 times profit. Will be 13 eventually. I've got 2 more accounts that I'm working on Apex that are attached to my copy trader, but those are going to take a lot longer to pass for sure. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes now. We are still watching gold. It's dipped a hell of a lot. So now we're just trying to get in on a pullback, aim right back up to the upside like we just were on the last few trades. it's at a pretty good support. You can see it's getting bought up pretty damn good. So we should be fine. I'm going to set my stop loss under the zone here, and we're going to see how this one plays out. Ultimately, this does end up taking me out. Super fucking unfortunate. So now I am down on the day, but that's all right. Just because it breaks through doesn't mean I still shouldn't be aiming for longs, right? Maybe we just got in at the wrong area. So we're going to give this more time, see what it wants to do, and then look for another trade here on gold. All right, price is looking to stabilize. I'm going to give this one more shot here on some longs. Right before where I got out last time, where it took me out last time. And you can see very quickly here, actually, it goes against me, takes me out again. So back to back, now it's selling off pretty damn hard, you can see. So we're just going to take a little break here, take a little breather, and then see if we can come up with another trade idea. All right, third time's a charm here. 20 minutes later, we are still looking for longs on gold. You can see it got bought up a hell of a lot since it took us out, showing signs that it does want to head back towards the upside here. So we just had to wait for a dip, which is what we just did here. We started our position. We're going to ease into this one just in case it wants to dump right back down again. Also keeping an eye on the right side of my screen, still watching all three metals. So I'm watching silver, platinum, and gold to see how they all react. And they were all showing me signs of bullish structure again. So that's the reason why we're taking longs again. As you can see here too, buyers came in pretty quick, but are right back up, so that's always a good sign. I finally take them all off here, and just from this trade, it's put me back up on the day. I'm actually kind of flat on some, not too crazy, not up a whole lot. No, actually, just kidding. It did bring me green on the day. The only ones that are red there are the actual demo accounts, the $406 and the $28 ones. And then I just attached my Express accounts. So that was the first trade on my Express accounts, meaning they are all up on the first day. And for this last trade here, it is a long I took on gold. I saw price come down into my buy zone. So I'm really just playing like a big consolidation here. I'll show you guys the zone a little bit later on in the video, but price came down to the bottom of my zone. It got bought up, and so we decided to take some longs. And longs line up with my higher time frame bias either way, so that was a huge plus. Felt pretty good about the longs and decided to take it, but I'll let you guys watch to see what happens. Me showing you guys the right side of my screen. So anytime I take a trade on any of the metals, I watch all three: gold, silver on the top left, and a platinum on the top right there. You could see gold took a really big dump, but it didn't affect silver and platinum. So as soon as I saw gold start to get bought up and buyers just came in, I mean, it was a pretty clear long for me. All these metals usually move in unison, so when I saw that gold just sold off and the others didn't, I thought of it as just like a little liquidation, and price ultimately should start hitting up higher. Or at least that's just how I saw it in the moment. And as you can see on my screen right now, I'm just showing you guys the bottom and the top of the zone. It's a pretty clear consolidation zone. So anytime it goes towards the bottom, it's good for longs. Anytime it goes to the top, it's good for shorts. But ultimately, because the higher time frame shows that we're bullish, I was only looking for longs on this. So at this point, it's already gone in my favor, pretty good amount. Keep in mind, I am trading about like 13, technically 11 accounts on my Copytrader altogether. 2 of them are demos, so I would say 13, but 2 of them are demos, so really just like 11 that are real. So I'm already up on the day, and decided to move on my stop loss to lock in some of that profit. So if it does pull back, which it does, you'll see here shortly, it'll take me out for profit still. And if it wants to continue, well, I don't have any more risk on the table. So it's a pretty no-brainer to move up my stop here. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, giving me the time of your day. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you find this video helpful. Fuck, I just hit my elbow. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions, and make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. That is definitely where I am the most active. I'm gonna start posting there again. So yeah, tap in. See you guys next time in the next video. Thank you. Peace.